Today, we have a special individual who has made a remarkable impact in our college. I have with me Dr. Francis Hall Adams, the principal of Holy Child College of Education. Doc, please, you are welcome.
Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure to have you on this show.
Good. Pleasure to see you too.
So my first question, Doc, could you please tell us what key changes you have implemented during your first 5 months as the principal of Holy Child College of Education?
Thank you. Key changes. Within the first 5 months, this is a period that I try to adjust myself to the situation, to know the people that I'm going to work with, those in management positions, and also to acclimatize myself with the work. So in the course of this, however, there are certain bold decisions that I took which has yielded, which it's worth mentioning. Now, the first point is that before I assumed office, the halls of residence, from the first hall, that Joachim Hall, through Column to Ellis Hall, were used as marketing centers. People from all walks of life come to the college and they use the place for commercial activities. When you go there, they sell all sorts of things, from food, clothing, dress, everything was sold there, and that affected the academic climate and teaching and learning. So when I assumed office, I took a decision to stop it, and I was able to stop it within this period. That is one. The second point is about the use of our field. Our football field is very close to the halls of residence. Especially we have a hall like Ellis Hall and Catholic Marine, very close to the football field. And the field was used like a public facility. People from all walks of life come to the field, footballers every day. And even the problem is not even the use of the field, but the threats that these guys pose to our students. So here too, I took a decision and then stopped it. And that has brought some peace on campus. Again, there wasn't anything like convocation, but I think that in the tertiary system, we need a convocation. So I also tried to set up a convocation. I gave the people letters, and then we successfully inaugurated it. And I tell you, we have been able to have 2 successful meetings. So I think these are, key achievements that I can talk about within this period. The period is very short, but I'm very proud of these key achievements.
Wow. Very, very good and important achievement there. And I must say, I am impressed. So how have you fostered a positive learning environment and a strong sense of community within the college since assuming the role of principal?
Good. Positive learning environment is very important in every academic setup, and especially in our institution where we have been given the mandate to train teachers to go out there and also teach the pupils in the basic school. Now, when we talk of positive living environment, we have, the physical features must be mentioned first. We need very good facilities so that the students can learn, that can inspire them to learn. And within the facilities, there should be teaching and learning materials that also facilitate their learning. Now, we have taken steps to ensure that our lecture rooms have these facilities, these teaching and learning materials that can actually foster learning. In addition to that, it also has to do with relationship, trying to relate very well with the academia, the faculty, and then the students. And so I've been able to ensure that the faculty relate very well within themselves, and also they relate very well with the students. And the students also relate very well with each other. Because we need peaceful environment, we need peaceful atmosphere. The social climate must be peaceful in order to promote teaching and learning.
Doc, how are you ensuring that Holy Child College of Education remains adaptable to changes in education and provides relevant, high-quality education to students?
Yes, we need to actually move with the changes that is taking place within the educational periphery. And knowledge is dynamic. And so once we have moved up to become a tertiary institution, we have to also move within the same pace. And so the college has undergone several changes in terms of curriculum and the programs that we do. Currently, we are doing the degree program. We used to do the diploma program, 3-year diploma program. Before then, we trained teachers for set B and then set A. We have gone through all this, and now we have come to this stage where we are fully tertiary, and then we are trying to train our students to toe the line of tertiary status. So now, one of the things that can help us to actually adapt to the changes is professional development. Professional development on the part of the staff. The staff from time to time are given opportunities to attend workshops and seminars, and also some of them have applied for further studies to enhance their capacity and their qualifications so that they can cope with the changing scenes. Again, the students, from time to time are given orientations so that they have knowledge about what is happening in the system. And we try to monitor to see that the college is working within the spheres of tertiary education among the tertiary institutions that we have in the country.
How will you support the graduates of the first batch of bachelor students in their career path? And how do you plan to track their success?
Well, that's a very good question. The first batch of our degree graduates, they are going to graduate come Saturday 29th, and we are so proud of them. Now, when they graduate and they are posted to the various stations, we'll follow up. We'll try to put in place a tracker system so that we'll get to know every village or town where our student will be posted to. And then we'll follow up to get in touch with them. We'll get their details. We'll have a database for them so that we will know everywhere that our students are. And then from time to time, we go around to see how they are doing. So we will do that, and one of the things that we also do is to try to bring them on board. Sometimes we organize workshops for basic schools here. So we'll bring them on board. Some of them will become facilitators. Then again, we'll make sure that they link up with the alumni office on campus so that they will not be left out with all programs and activities that the college undertakes. We'll make sure that they are fully involved in college programs such as graduation programs, sporting activities, and other things, so that they will continuously, come to assist the college in that order.
Lord, please, what measures have you taken to promote inclusiveness among students, faculty, and staff at Holy Child?
Yes, inclusive education. These days, inclusive education is a key aspect of the training that we give to our students. The curriculum itself, has been factored. So the curriculum for all the courses, the programs, we have element of inclusivity in the curriculum. And so as far as faculty is concerned, the faculty have been trained on how to teach, ensuring that all people are brought on board, where there will be no discrimination, even in terms of giving illustrations or examples and so on. They ensure that they don't discriminate against any group, any disadvantaged group. They don't discriminate in terms of gender, they don't discriminate in terms of color, tribe, etc. So the faculty have been trained on that. And then from time to time, we do evaluation to check whether things are moving in that order. Again, The school itself, receives people of all colors, of all tribes, without discriminating. This college doesn't discriminate against religion, it doesn't discriminate against anybody. People who are physically disadvantaged even are welcomed. The only group that we are not able to take them because we don't have the facilities are those who are visually impaired, and those who have ear problem or who are hearing impaired. Such people would direct them to institutions that have the facilities. But we take all manner of people, and then we ensure that nobody is left out. Again, we don't do segregation. In our main classroom, we ensure that there's full inclusion. So people with disadvantages are all included, and they are all treated equally in the classroom.
How do you encourage innovation and research among both faculty and students to enhance learning experience?
Yeah, that is also a very good question. For tertiary institutions, you can't go without research. Our mandate stretches across, apart from teaching, learning, and then performing community service, we also undertake research. And research, help faculty members to be promoted. So the staff cannot be promoted, especially the academic staff, without undertaking research. So research is encouraged. The faculty members are encouraged to do research, not only to publish. They do research to also inform their teaching techniques, their management techniques in the classroom. So we actually encourage the staff that if they're able to publish with the name of the institution in international journals, that person who is able to do that will surely be rewarded, by the college, because he is making the college more visible to the international community. So that's a form of motivation that we have given to the staff. Now, our students are also encouraged to do research. When they are about to complete, they do project work. And we advise them to engage in what we call action research, because they are going out as teachers. And so they need to, from time to time, take a second look at their techniques of teaching, their assignment, mode of assignment, and other things, the use of teaching learning materials. So when they do the action research, they will have the opportunity to revise their techniques, to reshape their methods of teaching, and do better. And so in this college, we encourage research on the part of faculty, on the part of students. The last thing that I want to say about research is that plans are underway to establish a unit called Research and Innovation Unit, which will be manned by a qualified person who will be in charge of the research that the college undertakes, and who will also do research on behalf of the college.
How have you approached fundraising and resource management to support the growth and development of the college?
Yes, fundraising is one of the key areas, of challenge to the institution, because this institution, our only source of funds mainly has to do with fees that the students pay, and then sometimes government subventions. Apart from that, we don't have any source of income. And so it has become an issue that management is tackling seriously. We want to look out for innovative ways to get funds, to raise funds, so that we can man this institution. One of the ways is the establishment of the sachet water project. Not quite long ago, we have been able to establish that project, and it has started working, and we hope to expand it so that we can send the water outside and sell to get more customers, so that we can get some funds from that. Again, we will try to link up with the alumni so that we can build memorabilia, so that those who come to the college, those who are interested in it, because if you have gone through the college, you should be proud of your college. You should have something of the college to boost yourself anywhere that you find yourself. so that if we can make all these things available for sale so that people can buy. We are also looking at other avenues like organization of workshops and training programs for basic schools, private school teachers, so that the school can get something little from that. So these are some of the things that we have done as far as fundraising is concerned.
Before my last question, I would like to know your future plans for the development and expansion of academic programs and extracurricular activities at the college.
Wow, that's another good question. I have a lot of plans for this institution. Now, with reference to academic programs, currently this college runs the degree in various areas. We have degree in primary education, degree in JHS, and then degree in early childhood education. For JHS, we run programs in languages, specifically Fanti and Twi. And then we have home economics. Home economics, the students deal with sewing, management, and then catering. Now that's the JHS program. Then we have the primary program. The primary program, the student will have to do an elective that they will specialize in. Then we'll come to the ECE program. It's a one-pronged program. When they start from the first year, they go through and end with it. Now, what I intend to do, or what management have decided to do, is to bring on board French. We want to do a major program in French, get a degree program in French. So plans are far advanced. We have already initiated a move with the Aumenta University of Cape Coast, who are so interested in it. What is next is to go to GTEC and then seek the approval for GTEC. That's for French education. Again, we have plans also to ensure that this college become a fully science college. And as you can see around, we started with a science lab, which is about 38% complete behind this administration. And we hope that by the time we finish with the science lab, we'll have all the resources in there so that we can mount the science program. Most of our students are interested in science. Even though they do science, they do it as a course. But we want to mount science as a program of study, science and mathematics. So these are the plans that I have as far as the faculty development is concerned, and then student programs that they want to offer.
Doctor, since Holy Child is located in the Western region, are there plans by the college to address the language needs of the people?
Yes, there are plans by the college. But let me let you know that this college has been accredited by GTEC to offer Fanti and Twi as far as Ghanaian language is concerned. But we find ourselves in the Western region, and this college happens to be the only college of education in the Western region. Unfortunately, we don't do Nzema. And so this question has also been asked at various fora. And so we have taken it up seriously. And we feel that we need Nzema here because most of the times we have many students who are willing to offer Nzema, write Nzema, and yet because we don't do Nzema, sometimes they have to go out look for some private teachers to teach them Nzema. Our main problem is accreditation, and so we are going to take it up. We have already discussed it with some officials, and so we are going to take it up so strongly, and we expect that opinion leaders and chiefs in the Nzema land will help us so that when we get to the appropriate authorities, it will not be a difficult thing at all for us. So indeed, we have good plans for Nzema.
To my last question, what advice would you give to aspiring leaders who wish to make a positive impact in their institutions based on the experiences you have as principal?
Yeah, I have barely about five months or so experience as a principal, and I think even though the time is very short, I've gathered some experience that I would like to share. One, it's very important to try to ensure that there is unity among the people that you work with, the management, and then the faculty, and then the students. You ensure that there is unity, because no matter how good your intentions are, no matter how good your plans are, if you don't have unity, if there's no unity among the management, it will be very difficult to implement that. And so I want to advise all leaders, those in positions, that they should try and foster unity among the people that they are working with. Again, they should try and sell their vision to the management team so that they will all be aware of what we want to achieve. After all, the institution has only one goal, and it will take the support of each other to ensure that we achieve that goal. I wish if the leaders do that, it will go a long way to help the institution to rise up.
Thank you very much, Doctor, for your time and sharing your experiences and ideas with us. It was a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you for having me on the show, and I believe that next time I'll be available so that as we progress in all the plans that we have, we can also showcase it to others. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.